Hey, welcome back. And what we're doing today is working on the 27 tall T coupe. We're going to get this radiator mounted and the grill shell. Now, I skipped ahead a little bit. Sorry guys, started without you. Real simple though. Basically, found some bushings in my bushing kit there and got the top set to where I needed it, so it's not hitting the frame. And also wanted to make sure I utilize the stock location for the bolting of the shell. So I did have to raise it a little bit higher than I planned. No big deal. It was about a quarter inch more than I planned. So these holes are going to dictate where I'm going to use my hole saw to cut the hole in the metal. I don't need to transfer these circles. This was just for me to figure out what my spread was. These are pretty tight in here because when you, well, I don't have the radiator over there anymore, but the radiator is kind of narrow and you could see air between the scoop, or between the shell and the radiator, so I didn't want to have that going on still, so that's why I put these kind of tight. But this will make more sense when you see it, because the holes aren't going to be this big. They're smaller. It's just that the fixture that you use, or the dimple die we'll call it, that's what it is, that's where it will rest. So alright, now get this all squared up. So now we're going to go over to the drill press and start cutting this. So I'm going to get set up and then we'll log back in here. Alright, well, we're all set up and we're going to start getting this drilled. Wish me luck. Alright, so we got to do the rest by hand. And we want to drill these. Everybody's going to start thinking I got really junky tools. I guess some of my stuff is junky. I used to sharpen my drill bits a little bit more, but I haven't in a long time. I actually have a drill doctor and everything. Alright, so we got the panel. This is the back side, and this is the side that had the burrs on it mainly. So I knocked them all off with a little zinger zanger wheel, and we're all good. You want to make sure that you get this completely flat, as it will affect the shape and the outcome of your dimple die, because the piece that we use is made to fit in there perfect. So this is the piece here. This is where the dimple comes in, which I want a dimple on this side, so this will fit in here, and then this will crush it in. So I'm going to use the vise. You could also use a big washer and a bolt and do it, but I like to do the vise. It to me, it comes out better. So I'm going to do one or two, and then I'll let you get on to your day. To add, these things are pretty heavy, so it's very fumbly. So there, you want it to be able to free float a little bit there. All right, here we go. You want to get it pretty tight. Ugh. Now, I will show you what it looks like. Pretty cool, huh? That looked pretty nice. So now we go, see, this is why I positioned them the way I did. Now, just like I'm only going to be able to do the perimeter with the vise, because obviously I can't grip all the way in there, then I'm going to switch over to the bolt style. So this is going to take a little while. I'll get back to you when I'm into the inner circle. Circle of trust. All right. All right, so we got to do these 4 holes. So I got this set up in the vise. I put a bolt in there, put this part of the jig in. Now we gotta, like this. That. This was a hard washer to find. It's a big washer. I normally don't use anything that size. So I really got to clean up in here. It's so hard to get a day though, or a weekend. Just about flat. Okay. So, let me go to this hole. And repeat, then repeat. I may keep all this together. That was a hard washer to find. So there we go. It's going to get welded from the back side. So check it out. I'm liking it. Is it going to cool completely? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. Alright. Well, this is going to conclude this part of it. I may or may not show me welding it, but we'll see. Alright, well, this is the final product. The only thing I got to do is I welded this from the inside. Just have to sand this down just a little bit, and so that'll all go away. But it's all there. Call that a win. So just get that some of the welds, that it's thin metal, so when you're welding from the inside it's gonna transfer through just a little bit. So just lightly sand that with a little zip wheel, and that'll be all ready for primer, and then paint. So everything's getting closer and closer, and it's getting exciting. So stay tuned, and please subscribe, and throw comments in there like I say all the time, and we will see you on the next one. I should really go on the couch and just watch some TV. After I'm done cutting these holes, we'll get back into the dimple die part, because really nothing screws that up.